as though works of art of necessity survive, whereas in fact they often don't. A fire here, some damp infiltrating a wall there, the random falling of a bomb, pure neglect. "See the manner in which Von Abt framed the view of the castle," he said, and then fell silent, embarrassed by his lack of tact. "I remember exactly," she reassured him. And it was true. She could recall exactly how it was. The space between the main house and the servant's apartment, Lanik's apartment, framing the hill on the far side of the city. "The future frames the past," Reiner had said. She could see it in the only eye she possessed now, her mind's eye. So much a cliché, but so vividly a fact. All of it projected within the intricate jelly of her brain to give her an image that was almost as real as seeing. The wooded hill, the Spieler's fortress, and the cathedral with its hunched shoulders and its black spires. Exactly, Reiner said, like hypodermic needles. She walked on. The bulk of the house cut out the light around her as she came nearer. There was a freestanding pillar at that point, supporting the overhanging roof. She remembered the children swinging on it, and Liebe calling them to stop. She reached out with her cane and touched the pillar just to make sure, just to locate herself in the open sweep of the forecourt, just to delight in the small intake of breath from the man at her right elbow that told her how amazed he was at the way she could orientate herself. But of course she could. She knew this place like the inside of her own mind. She knew exactly how to walk around the curve of glassed wall and discover, tucked behind it, the front door. "A photograph," a voice called. The small procession halted. There was a shuffling and maneuvering around her, contact with heavy male figures. "Ottilia, where are you?" "I'm here, Maminko." "Smile, please," said the voice, and there came an instant of bright light, as though lightning had flashed briefly behind the even milk of an enveloping cloud. Then the group broke apart, and hands guided her back towards the house, while someone opened the front door and invited her forward. This way, into the soft, familiar silence of the entrance hall. A quiet blanket of fog all around her, the opalescent light that was all she would ever see now, that had become her own universal vision. "The light," Reiner had said when showing her the milk-white glass panes. "The soft light of detachment and reason. The future. Pure sensation." Touching her. She was aware of others, shapes, presences, crowding in behind her. The door closed. Home. She was home. 30 years. A generation. She knew the walls around her, the rosewood panels facing her, to her left the stairs turning down into the living room. Sounds, the mere whisper of hearing, gave her the dimensions of the space. She put out her left hand and found the balustrade that guarded the stairwell. People were talking, the architect fellow extolling and exclaiming, but she declined to listen. Unaided, she made her way to the top of the stairs and walked down carefully, knowing the moves, but having to lift them out of memory, like someone being able to play the piano without looking at the keyboard, recalling a tune that she had last played many years ago. 12 steps to the curve, and then round and down 9 more, and the space opened out around her, visible even in the blankness. The lower level of the house, the glass space, der Glasraum. Ah! A faint sigh, organic, almost sexual, came from somewhere deep within her. She could feel the volume as though it had physical substance, as though her face were immersed in it. Space made manifest. She could feel the light from the expanse of plate glass that made up the south wall, smell the Macassar wood, sense the people standing there between the glass and the onyx wall, between the plain white ceiling and the ivory white floor. People she knew, and people she didn't know. The children, of course, running across the carpets towards her. Viktor looking up from the chair where he sat reading the newspaper.